Banking on the big day, how one local business owner is hoping to lure solar eclipse enthusiasts into her store.
Anxious animals? I'm Andrew Kish with what researchers are hoping to learn from how animals react during the upcoming solar eclipse.
In honor of Women's History Month, I'm Jenna DeBlasi with how the BGSU Recreational Center is working against gender stigmas in the gym.
Live from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
BGSU police are looking to identify 3 men who they say tried to gain access to multiple on-campus residences Sunday. Welcome into BG Weekly. I'm BG24. I'm Faye Sahowski.
And I'm Steve Iwanek. Officers say the men approached a Greek Village sorority house and requested a tour of the home, saying they were freshmen who wanted to make friends. After being told no multiple times and leaving the Greek Village, police say they later attempted to gain access to a Kreischer-Compton dorm room. The woman who reported the second incident says the men claimed to be students from another university and requested to charge their phones in her room. Officers say the men were seen on camera entering the building without PED access and were able to get to the second floor of the building by following a student into the elevator. BGSU police are still investigating. We will provide updates as they become available. The total solar eclipse will likely tie up traffic in grocery stores, but in 11 days. But have you considered the effects it will have on nature? BG24's Andrew Kish takes us to the Toledo Zoo for a different perspective.
As skies go dark during the upcoming solar eclipse, all eyes will be on the various animals here at the Toledo Zoo, as the once-in-a-lifetime event brings together visitors and zookeepers for an observation operation like no other.
We're excited to have it be a total path of totality here at around 3:13, and so we're going to be opening up our amphitheater doors.
Jen Brazel, the Toledo Zoo's PR director, says preparation for the eclipse at the zoo involves everyone.
We're getting prepared and organizing the troops.
As visitors come to the zoo to see the rare event, they have the chance to play a special part in history, according to the zoo's curator of animal well-being, Beth Posta.
We're going to have some citizen science going on during the day of the eclipse. So visitors can come in and they can help us collect data on the animals before, during, and after.
However, an eclipse like this has not happened locally since 1806. So
we really don't know what to expect for a lot of these animals.
The focus will be on specific animals that may show a behavioral response.
We're going to be looking at animals in the Arctic, our bears and our wolves. And then also at Tiger Terrace, we'll be looking at the brown bears and the cats over there.
Though the eclipse will only last for a short time, Posta said the few minutes of darkness may have an impact.
Their circadian rhythm might change for some of these animals because they're programmed to perform different behaviors at different times of the day.
One thing they will be watching is
for animals that are nocturnal. It'd be really interesting to see if they start waking up.
While all we can do is simply wait.
We're excited to see all of the things that may come out of this with our animals and how they're going to tell us what it's like for them.
In Toledo, for BG24, I'm Andrew Kish.
And procrastinators, be warned. There's one thing you must have for the upcoming solar eclipse, and here's where to get them.
It's a sight we won't soon forget, but if we're not careful, it could be the last thing we see. That's why Wood County Emergency Management Agency Director Jeff Klein wants to make sure everyone has the proper protection.
The ISO rating everybody's looking for is 12312. That is the key to it. Make sure that it's got that ISO rating.
For now, there are still plenty of places to get them around town.
Safety is incredibly important to us. We want to make sure people are using the safe glasses and using, whatever safety techniques or methods that are best for them.
Wood County Public Library staff say they'll be passing out glasses at their solar eclipse events leading up to the big day. You can also buy glasses here at this vending machine located inside the Woodland Mall.
Big Fab Lab owner Judy Bolus says she first provided masks in the machine to protect us from COVID, and now she's selling a different type of protective gear.
And we also made sure we did our research to get whatever glasses folks end up picking up. Make sure they're the certified not going to blow your vision glasses. So we made sure to include the like safety tips and the official what people need to know in order to use those and make the most of the day.
They cost $5 per pair, and Bolus hopes it helps lure solar eclipse enthusiasts into the store.
It'll be a memorable event in and of itself, but some people also like to have that keepsake, whether it's the glasses or the tops, something like that. So it's just kind of a fun maker thing that we wanted to offer as well.
The Big Fab Lab is not the only place where you can grab solar eclipse glasses in BG. Businesses all around town have them, including For Keeps on Main Street and Ben Franklin's right next door.
And some things to keep in mind while using solar eclipse glasses. Regular sunglasses cannot be used to view the solar eclipse, no matter how dark they may be. Be sure to check your eclipse glasses are not scratched or damaged before using them. Always put the glasses on before looking at the sun and take them off while looking away. Similarly, do not look at the sun through a camera, telescope, binoculars, or any other optical device while using your eclipse glasses, as the concentrated solar rays will damage the filter and your eyes and can cause serious injury.
And if you're looking for some solar eclipse swag, Falcon Media has got you covered. If you go to falconmedia.com, threadless.com, we've got 3 exclusive solar eclipse designs made by the Falcon Media graphic design team. You have the choice of a t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, crew neck sweatshirt, zip up, or pullover hoodie, depending on which design you choose. All of the proceeds will benefit Falcon Media, BGSU's student-run media organization.
All right, and with that, we're going to welcome in BG24's own Aaron May. Aaron, what is happening this weekend with the weather?
Yeah, Steve, we have a great time to go outside. It's been nice and sunny today, but we will see some rain probably move in later on into the weekend, but it's not going to be bad. We've seen a lot worse already this year. We do have some sun in the area, which has been fantastic. We have opening day going on right now down in Cincinnati, where you're going to be in about the mid-50s for the Reds versus Nationals game. I'll be down there on Saturday, and I'm extremely excited to watch my Red Legs take the field again. And it's going to be great under nice blue skies like what we've been having. It is warm today, however, it's a tad breezy, about 15 to 20 mile per hour winds, so don't bother doing your hair. I got blown across campus coming to the studio today. We're going to be seeing lows down close to freezing again. Tomorrow we're going to be seeing a little bit more of the same, a little bit more of the different. We do have more sun, but we do still see the mid to upper 50s, maybe even touching near 60 degrees. We still have our lows. Those are going up, which is always a good sign. And the winds finally, for the first time in days, is going to calm down compared to where it has been, especially over the past week. It's been extremely windy. So we're going to be looking ahead more into the rest of the week. So we're going to be seeing a nice 7-day, especially going towards Easter, but we do have some rain coming to the area the day before Easter, about 55 degrees. It is going to be cloudy on Easter with about 53, and we are going to be seeing some rain showers start to really come into the area on Monday and Tuesday. I'm looking for the possibility of some thunderstorms that could be embedded within those rain showers coming through, so that's always a possibility when you have a cold front coming through. They like to bring thunderstorms. We've been seeing that a lot so far through March. We're going to be seeing it again once we get into April, because April showers do bring May flowers. So you have to be prepared at all times for any type of weather condition that could be coming through, especially as we enter April. So we'll be seeing a lot of rain, but we will be seeing some above normal temperatures. So at least it's not going to be any cold rains that we will really have to worry about, Steve. So we're going to be hitting out of the park once we get towards Wednesday, and it's going to be great for some Reds and Tigers and Guardians baseball as we move into the summer.
Yeah, Aaron, I tell you what, it seems like the spring season, it's warming up in the bullpen. Thanks, Aaron.
Providing a space for everyone. That's the goal of BGSU's free Women in Weights workshop. BG24's Jenna DeBlasi joined in on the fun at the rec center and has the story.
I mean, we want to provide a space for everyone to come in and like feel welcome in our spaces. And unfortunately, we do know from research and just from feedback that we get that women don't feel as comfortable coming in. It can be in a very intimidating space. So trying to change that culture and let them know that you belong here. Even if it's not in our main weight room, we've got so many other spaces in our facility that women can utilize.
To encourage more female attendance, the Women in Weights workshop is designed to educate and build confidence in the weight room with the help of certified personal trainers.
I will say coming here though as a freshman is really intimidating because it is so large and you're kind of the small fish in the big pond.
However, Women in Weights provides a safe space and community.
It's really special because it does build some sort of community. We try to collect social medias. We create group messages for the women who a lot of people do become friends through here, which is really cool. And it's really cool for me because I get to see a lot of the women that I have had in the past where they come in and they're working out with someone else that they met in the group. And it just feels really rewarding.
This positive environment for females in the rec center starts with the staff.
We've got such a wide variety of different group exercise instructors, as well as personal trainers, professional staff, all of our student employees, and then the people that come in and use our facility. So it's a really positive environment. It's a great way to be able to lift others up and encourage and empower others to take care of themselves, take care of their bodies, and just to feel their best.
On Monday and Wednesday, Hannah will host this workshop in the Student Rec Center at 8:30 a.m. and you can register online at events.bgsu.edu. Reporting for BG24, I'm Jenna DeBlasi.
If you plan on attending a session this semester, they are available until April 3rd.
And if you're hopping to celebrate Easter this weekend, Wood County is hosting some excellent events for the whole family. Here are just a couple, one in Perrysburg and one in BG. The first event is the Wood County Museum's 4th annual Easter egg scavenger hunt. That's on County Home Road in Perrysburg. The free two-day event runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday and noon to 4 p.m. on Sunday. You can use clues all around museum grounds to find 10 egg signs and complete your passport to win a prize. Also happening this weekend, an Easter egg hunt and pancake breakfast combo. St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Maumee on East Wayne Street is hosting the free event. The egg hunt starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Once all the eggs are found, seekers are invited inside to enjoy some hotcakes.
If you're looking for some pocket money and a sun-soaked summer, the Bowling Green City Pool and Water Park is hiring. You can dive into the opportunity of a lifetime as a manager, lifeguard, instructor, or attendant. The Pool and Park says you will join a vibrant team, have flexible scheduling, and endless fun. The wages range from $10.45 to $13.35 depending on position. To make sure your chance doesn't float away, you can apply online through the city's website. Coming up in sports, BG Hockey has officially signed their new head coach.
Yeah, an already successful coach who has a chance at revamping the hockey program here at BGSU.
Plus, a star on the BGSU men's basketball team is hitting the transfer portal, an impactful player for the Falcons to potentially lose.
BG24 Sports brought to you by the Falcon Media Sports Network. Hello everyone, I'm Benjamin Korak. Bowling Green has hired the 9th head coach in hockey program history, signing a Falcon hockey alumni and rising star coach. Dennis Williams signed to be the Falcons head coach Wednesday morning, hired from the Everett Silvertips of the Western Hockey League. This year with Williams, the Silvertips finished with a 45-18-2 record, finishing 4th place in the WHL and making their 7th straight playoff appearance. A former player, assistant, and interim coach for the Falcons, Williams says he is thrilled to be back home in BG.
Bowling Green, opportunity came available right away. It struck a real part to my heart, and I've spent 7 years here at Bowling Green. As a player, I learned so much. As a coach, I learned so much. Our oldest daughter, Emerson, she was born in Bowling Green. Here, we celebrated her first birthday in the lounge area.
Williams takes over a program that had 13 wins, 22 losses, and 1 tie last season, and lost in the quarterfinals round of the CCHA Mason Cup to Michigan Tech. Turning to basketball, last night BGSU announced men's basketball standout Marcus Hill had entered the transfer portal. The junior guard earned all MAC first-team honors this season, leading the conference in total points with 698 and field goals made with 255. Hill is considered a workhorse, starting all 34 games this year and leading the MAC with 1,236 minutes total. This past season, Hill averaged over 20 points per game, along with 5 rebounds and 2.6 assists. Hill says he will still consider returning to BG after he explores his options in the portal. Flipping over to gymnastics, BG's Catherine Wheelbacker brought hardware back to the university in the form of a conference title. Wheelbacker led BG by sharing first place on the floor competition with a 9.9 score at the MAC championship. Her award gives the Falcons their 36th individual championship. She is also the 19th Falcon to earn an individual title in gymnastics. Wheelbacker is the first Falcon to win a MAC championship on the floor since 2017. Despite her high-rated performance, the Falcons finished their season 4-14 overall, placing last in the MAC with a 0-6 record. BG having more success this spring as baseball is back in swing. Falcon baseball has recorded 3 straight MAC sweeps, an undefeated record for the best start to conference play in program history. At this point last year, BG was 4-5, being outscored 44-41. Head coach Kyle Halleck has turned the team around, now with 9 conference wins, no losses, and a differential of 74 runs favoring BG. Baseball looks to continue their MAC winning streak in a series in DeKalb against Northern Illinois the weekend of April 5th. And coming up in the Community Corner, BG will soon be the site of tons of watch parties as people come out for the total solar eclipse. We're talking eclipse-themed snacks for the big day and how the weather could affect it all after the break.
Welcome into the Community Corner, where we talk about interesting topics with people in the Bowling Green community. I'm Laura Sandlin, and today we are branching out to Toledo and are joined by Matthew Willoughby, a meteorologist at W2L 11. Matt, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh yeah, happy to be here with you.
Awesome. Well, today Matt is here to talk about the solar eclipse and to discuss the weather and what we'll be seeing and some of the effects. Plus, we'll be making some eclipse-themed desserts that you can make at home if you're planning a party for April 8th. All right, well, are you ready to get started? Today we're going to be making some of these cupcakes over here. So they're going to be like space themed, and then from there we're going to be making an eclipse themed drink. And over here we're going to be making some Rice Krispie treats with some cutouts.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not much of a dessert maker, but I promise I'm going to try my best. It may not look like that, but we'll get close.
I think it'll be great. I trust us.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and start out with the first question while we just dive right in. Here, I'll hand you a plate.
Okay.
All right, so the first question is going to be like, what is the current prediction for the weather the day of? Do we have a look yet or anything that we can be expecting?
Yeah, so I mean, that's always a question that we've gotten pretty much, honestly, the last several months. So, okay, what's the weather going to be like? We know living in Northwest Ohio is not always easy with, you know, March, April being one of the most cloudy months. But yeah, we're about, I'd say, about 10 to 12 days out. So we're still trying to lock in those details, but still right around 10 to 12 days out. So not necessarily accurate forecast we can do right now, but I'd say within the next 5-7 days, we'll be able to kind of lock in that forecast and see if it's cloudy or sunny.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, here, I will hand you that frosting.
Let's do it.
Fantastic. And, you know, going off of that, if it is cloudy or rainy, are people going to be able to, like, still see the effects of totality? Like, what can people expect there?
Yeah, so with that as well, you won't necessarily, if it is cloudy, of course, cloudy, you can't see the sun, but you will still see the effects of it. So we're talking, once it is fully eclipsed, totality, it'll be pretty much dark. So it'll kind of look like how it'll look right around like 8 o'clock, 8:30 when the sun is already gone, but you see those dark, dark blue skies. That'll kind of be how it'll look just on a cloudy day though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If it's raining, will we still kind of see those effects to the same level at all?
Yeah, I mean, Kind of similar, yeah. I mean, it just depends on, you know, how dark we'll have the clouds, whether it's, you know, a low-level overcast skies and, you know, low-level clouds and it's completely overcast, then yeah, it'll look a little different. But, you know, if it's just cloudy and we may get some peaks of sunshine, there'll be a chance to see it. But yeah, if it is cloudy, the chances are seeing it actually with the eye or with the eclipse glasses is going to be kind of slim.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, well, how am I doing over here? Am I?
You know, I think that, to be fair, I think my piping could have been a little bit better. But to be fair, if you're making this on a budget or at home, a good piping bag is just a plastic bag that you cut the tip off of. So I think for what we have, I think you did a great job.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. Well, I will hand you these Oreos.
Okay,
these are really
Oreos.
exciting because these are space-themed ones.
I've never seen these, but I'm intrigued.
I know. I think that they're so much fun.
All
And
right.
then we also have some of these. So, you know, kind of going based off of what we've been saying with totality and the darkness of it, does that mean that the temperature will be affected at all during that period?
Yeah, so with the temperature, I guess you could think of it as, you know, whether it's 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., do you really see the temperature change that much? So, I mean, yeah, it'll be a little bit different because, you know, you think about it, okay, when the sun is out, of course, it's going to be warmer, hotter, but when the sun does go away, that's when it's a little bit cooler. So yeah, we'll see probably 5-6 temperature difference. But you know, if you're just outside, you probably won't feel that difference too much.
I see, okay. Well, very exciting.
Yeah.
So during that period, how long does totality last? What can people expect when they're just hanging out?
Yeah, so, I mean, it really just depends. You know, thankfully, we're in the path of totality, or at least Northwest Ohio, most of us are in the path of totality. So with that, places like Tiffin, you know, Findlay, they'll see, you know, the most part of that totality, which is right around 3 minutes, 20 seconds, almost 4 minutes complete totality. But if you're in, you know, the Toledo Metro, Bowling Green, it's going to be a little shorter, probably around 1:30 to 2 minutes. So yeah, I mean,
That's
just
a lot longer than I expected.
Exactly. And I mean, just like a miles can make a difference of, you know, 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, wow,
So, yeah.
okay. That is beautiful so far.
Oh,
I
thank you.
love it.
I need to decorate a little bit more. Let me see if I can get one of these. I dropped some.
You know what? That's all right. The
I'm
shooting, it's like
clumsy.
a shooting star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the first.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
I figured I'd get some stars in there, maybe some
there
planets.
you go. I think they look great.
I dropped a few of the planets.
That's okay. You know what? That's all right. It's our own role here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
How are we looking?
I think they look great.
Yeah.
Should we put these on display over here?
I think we should.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and slide that on over. So if you want, you can go ahead and take a look at the finished product here. I think we did a great job. We
Not
have
bad.
mats over here. So exciting with all this stuff in the galaxy.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I'm pretty good with that.
I think we did pretty good. So moving on, we have some Rice Krispie treats over here. So we're gonna go ahead and just take these cookie cutters that we have, and we have a like star shape and a cloud along with a moon. And I will let you take your pick of what you would like to cut out.
You know, being a weather guy, I think I have to go with the cloud, right?
I would say so. I would say so. I personally think I'm gonna go for the star.
Oh, shining star. I see.
So, you know, kind of moving on to some safety surrounding the eclipse. You know, where can people buy eclipse glasses, and what is like the certification for that?
Yeah, so one of the things we've talked about with our team of meteorologists is with those glasses, they have a lot of vendors and a lot of people, honestly, selling glasses, whether it's on Amazon. We actually don't recommend you buy those glasses on Amazon because you can simply put that certification online, which is, the certification is ISO 123-123-2. So that's kind of the certification you want to look for in those eclipse glasses to kind of keep your eyes safe. But yeah, just I know NASA has a website where they have vetted vendors where you can get those glasses at from those approved sites.
I see.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. How we doing over here?
You know, I'm kind of realizing I think this might work a little bit better for the folks at home who have kind of like a knife who can safely kind of cut away those edges a bit. But you know what? I think we can still kind of make our outline, and then you know, maybe later we can try to take those out a bit better.
Let's see. Okay, I did the wrong side, huh?
You know what? That's all right. You just want to make sure that we're being safe and not cutting off our hands here. Well, look at that. You know what? You might actually have better luck than I do.
I might be able to pull it out a little bit. Let me see.
Probably not. Well, that's all right. You know what? I think we might as well go ahead and move on to our final thing since our Rice Krispie treats didn't work out too well. but we will go ahead and move on to our final item, which is going to be our drink, and we'll go ahead and kind of start to say goodbye a little bit as we move on. But these are really fun, so these are going to be a layered lemonade that we're going to be doing here.
Okay,
that's a nice.
Lemonade is probably one of my favorite lemonades.
I think that they are amazing.
I think you knew it without even asking, but yeah, I love some good clips of lemonade.
Oh yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and go in really quick with some lemonade on the bottom. And we'll try, see if we can finish this up really quick. Get this going here. All right, do we think this is gonna work?
I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be a nice little gradient blend. Okay.
Well, you know what? It's okay. Yeah. I think it looks great. But you know what? Thank you again, Matt, for coming on for us and kind of talking to us about some Eclipse-themed treats. And you know, that's all we have for Community Corner this week. You know, we want to just say one last time, Matt, thank you so much. If you guys want to watch Matt, you can actually watch him every week, Monday through Wednesday, and weekend mornings on WTOL. You know, go ahead and stay tuned for the break to have an inside look at the oldest egg dyeing factory, just a hop and a skip and a jump across the Atlantic.
Thanks for sticking with us here on BG24. Steve, have you ever colored Easter eggs?
It's been a while, but I have done so, yes.
Yeah, same here. It's been years, but it used to be a family tradition, for sure, for sure. Well, brightly colored Easter eggs are an Easter staple, and dyeing them is an age-old tradition.
Sure is, and workers at one of the oldest egg dyeing factories in Germany are showing us how it's done. The machines at this farm run around the clock, boiling and dyeing up to 800,000 eggs a day, leading up to Easter. The farm also collects over 100,000 eggs every day from 120,000 hens. Eggs that meet the standard for dyeing are then loaded into an egg stove before the food coloring is added. Workers then seal them up while they're hot, which gives them a longer shelf life. How cool is that?
Awesome. That's so interesting. The more you know. Thanks for watching BG24. Follow us for the latest news on social media or online at bgfalconmedia.com.
We are counting down the days until that total solar eclipse, and we'll be back April 4th with our special eclipse-themed newscast. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you next week.